taking a walk around the city of Old Ebonheart. In Morrowind. Actual Morrowind is in the full province of Morrowind. As the city was incorporated into the game as part of the Tamriel Rebuilt project, a very elaborate undertaking to incorporate the mainland of Morrowind into the game. The mod actually started development prior to the release of Morrowind.
Anytime now.
If you're interested in learning about the history of Project Tamriel and about some of the lore of Old Ebonheart, because I entered this video wholly unprepared, the channel Warlockracy has a wonderful breakdown of the history of Project Tamriel, of which there is a lot. So, all that said, we're just going to see what there is to see in this city. Normally, when I do videos like this, I'll have some sort of idea of where I'm going. I'll have explored that area before. That is not the case this time. I have no idea what Old Ebonheart looks like or what's here. I mean, obviously I know what it looks like. It looks like this. With some very imperial styled construction. If I'm not mistaken,
The Nine and the Empire.
some of these assets were modeled after Oblivion, but there are also some significant distinctions between aspects of the lore as established in Oblivion and Project Tamriel. Oh, there's a note on someone's door. No solicitors. Interesting. Seems to be a tailor. Seems to be the shopping alley. So you have a tailor. Armory. Armorsmith. I guess a shield shop. And then of course you have the weaponsmith. I'm assuming these are just homes. And here appears to be a bookstore. Let's see what's in here. A Kashyyyk-owned bookstore. That seems uncommon, but seeing how much Imperial influence is in Old Ebonheart, it stands to reason appears to be some sort of supply or feed store. Maybe this is a general store. I'm not quite sure what that sign means. A bank, maybe. Okay. Thank you. I think this is a bakery. Yeah. It's like a tavern. That makes a bit more sense. Quite a nice one at that.
I really don't have time for this, so I need to quit.
A city newspaper. It's reviews of inns and ale houses in Old Ebonheart. Presumably, this establishment is on there somewhere. This appears to be a recipe for biscuits.
What's this about?
I am curious as to where the
If I can help, I will, but don't take
baking is done in this establishment. Doesn't appear to take place anywhere on the first floor. Unless they bake it in the fireplace.
I'm listening.
Okay. They have a mill, I suppose. Or this is just a storeroom. Yeah, I already tried going in there, buddy.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
There does not seem to be any baking apparatus within this facility. So, the best I can assume is that the baking is done off-site every morning and then transported to the inn.
Here to see the castle.
And here on the left is the local mages guild. Tamriel Rebuilt incorporates entire quest lines for the additional chapters of the mages guild present within the mod. There are quite a lot of inns and taverns and alehouses in the city. Interesting. This could possibly be Riemann Cyrodiil. We can see here a propagandistic portrait of, again, what appears to be the Emperor of Cyrodiil, one of them, and presumably the King of Morrowind, as Morrowind was the only province in Tamriel to be incorporated into the Empire on their own terms. You can see the white gold tower in this painting. I wonder if there's more upstairs. This appears to be a painter, if not the painter. I'll leave him
I'm not busy now.
to his work.
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
This appears to be an apothecary. And perhaps, I don't know what this is. Probably a trading company of some sort.
How can I have 3 blessings, sir?
What say
The Nine and the Empire.
It's a large fountain statue. This appears to be a cathedral of the Nine,
Well, what have we here?
which would be an incredibly rare, if not unseen sight in Vardenfell, and is still uncommon in Morrowind, but we can see the imperial presence reflected in the presence of a cathedral of the Nine Divines faith in Morrowind, as the culture of Morrowind revolves strongly around the 3 living gods, the tribunal, and their right to continue worshipping them. Whoa, it's like Skyrim.
All right, I'm intrigued.
This appears to be the local Old Ebonheart chapter of the Fighters Guild. I'm not quite sure what this is. Some sort of trading or bartering establishment. Presumably this isn't it. Or perhaps not. I have the HUD off, so I have no idea what I'm looking at.
What is it, traveler? What do you seek?
Hell yeah. I assume this isn't it. But it is rather difficult to tell. Although this
Greetings.
lady has
What
impeccable
shall we
trim.
talk about?
You'd love to see the Clovian fur cap. Appears to be a message board here. Lost horse. Soliciting. Again, we can see the strong imperial culture of Old Ebonheart reflected here, as necromancy is very taboo in Morrowind.
The Nine and the Empire.
Let's see if we can make our way to the castle.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Oh my god. We have to go. We were right next to it.
Good afternoon.
Time to talk? How would you do this?
Here we go. This is quite a massive castle. And quite a traditional looking one at that. They seem to have built the castle into the natural fortifications of the landscape.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen. Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Do you have something to say, Dum-Dum?
I think he
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor. Serve the Emperor and the Emperor. Use of the
I do love the stained glass, though.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's Lord.
Yeah, you've said that a couple times. Oh man, I'm lost.
Use of the
Here
night.
we go. This is the castle proper.
What brings you here, Denver?
You want something, friend? The 9